हेलो बच्चों, बस स्टार्ट करते हैं। 2 मिनट वेट करें, सारे लोग आ जाएं, वैसे ही स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज का लेक्चर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। हम लोग कैलोरीमेट्री स्टार्ट करेंगे एंड दिस इज़ द बेसिक्स ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स। ठीक है, तो यहाँ से आपको कोई भी लेक्चर किसी भी फैशन में मिस नहीं करने हैं। सो लेट्स बिगिन अवर सेशन। हेलो बच्चों, वेलकम टू अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म। जैसा कि आप सभी को पता है, अनअकैडमी ने महाराष्ट्र कॉमन एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन की प्रिपरेशन का जिम्मा उठाया है। आई एम योर फिजिक्स एजुकेटर, माय नेम इज यश त्रिपाठी, पास आउट फ्रॉम IIT कानपुर, and I have a teaching experience of more than 6+ years in physics field. I am specialization in IIT JEE, NEET या फिर some state entrance examination like MHT CET. So let's crack MHT CET with India's largest e-learning platform, that is none other than Unacademy. आपको क्या करना है, यहाँ पर सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान का हिंट दिख रहा होगा आपको। आपको सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान के बहुत सारे बेनिफिट्स हैं बेटा। आप लोग लाइव क्लासेस ले सकते हैं, डाउट सेशंस ले सकते हैं अपने एजुकेटर के साथ, मेरे साथ। और सबसे एक बहुत अच्छी जो बेनिफिट वाली बात है, देयर आर द थाउजेंड्स ऑफ एजुकेटर्स एंड ऑल आर द वेल क्वालिफाइड। आपको पास जो ऑप्शंस रहेगा वो बहुत सारे एजुकेटर्स का ऑप्शन रहेगा एंड दे आर ऑल आर द वेल क्वालिफाइड। देन यू कैन कंडक्ट योर क्लासेस ऑन द रेगुलर फैशन। ठीक है, एंड साथ साथ टेस्ट सीरीज रहेगी अनअकैडमी पर, एंड दैट इज़ वेरी efficient regarding to CET examination as well. और सबसे important बात है वो है पोल। पोल इज़ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। दिस मेक्स योर लाइव क्लासेस, लाइव इंटरेक्शन वेरी easier एंड इम्पॉर्टेंट। ठीक है, तो पोल आपको कैसे ये सारे बेनिफिट्स उठाने हैं जो मैंने यहाँ पर लिखा है। आपको अनअकैडमी के लर्निंग ऐप को अपने प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड करना है और बेटा इसको इंस्टॉल करना है। इट इज़ वेरी यूज़र फ्रेंडली बच्चा। कहीं पर भी किसी भी फैशन में कोई भी चीज़ आपको परेशान नहीं करेगी। एंड ड्यूरिंग द इंस्टॉलेशन एंड आफ्टर द इंस्टॉलेशन होल अनअकैडमी टीम्स इज़ विद यू। ये मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल है, इस टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज़रूर ध्यान से रखें। मैं हर लेक्चर के बाद इसको सब्सक्राइब करके रखें। मैं हर लेक्चर के बाद बच्चा इस पर अपने व्यूज़ डालता हूँ, इस पर हर लेक्चर के बाद इस पर अपनी PDF डालता हूँ ताकि आप अपनी चीज़ें रिवाइज कर सकें। लेक्चर नोट्स आपको बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, मैं PDF फॉर्मेट में जो पढ़ाता हूँ वो एज इट इज़ देता हूँ। साथ साथ मैं PDF के साथ साथ मैं इसमें DPP डालता हूँ। DPP स्टैंड फॉर डेली प्रैक्टिस पेपर। आज के लेक्चर की DPP आपको तुरंत मिल जाएगी CET के चैनल पर। ठीक है, तो ये है आपका सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान। अगर आप 1 मंथ का सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान लेते हैं, इट विल बी कॉस्ट एट ओनली 1499 रुपीज़ पर मंथ। ठीक है, अगर आप 12 मंथ का सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान लेते हैं, आई विल रिकमेंड यू, अगर आप क्लास 12th या 12th पास आउट स्टूडेंट हैं, 12th पास आउट स्टूडेंट है, देन यू हैव टू फॉलो दिस प्लान। आप ये प्लान यूज़ कर सकते हैं मेरा। अगर आप 24 मंथ का प्लान लेते हैं तो आप ये मेरा प्लान यूज़ कर सकते हैं 24 मंथ का। इट विल बी कॉस्ट एट ओनली 900 रुपीज़ पर मंथ। आप मेरा कोड भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं, माई कोड इज़ यश1। आपको एडिशनल 10% का डिस्काउंट मिलेगा। नॉट इवन CET, अगर आप IIT JEE के लिए भी सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान लेते हैं या नीट के लिए भी सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान लेते हैं या वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट, अनअकैडमी पर आप कोई भी सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लान लेते हैं और आप मेरा कोड यूज़ करना मत भूलिए, माई कोड इज़ यश1। ये आपको एडिशनल 10% का बेटा डिस्काउंट दिलाएगा। ठीक है, तो मैं आगे बढ़ता हूँ, अपनी क्लासेस को कंटिन्यू करते हैं हम लोग। एक बार और सारे लोगों को आ जाने दीजिए। आई विल बिगिन विद अवर सेशन। सो शैल वी बिगिन। कमेंट कीजिए, आज की क्लासेस, आज से क्लासेस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट स्टार्ट हैं। Yes, shall we begin, beta? Okay, so now we begin with our session. कैलोरीमेट्री. कैलोरीमेट्री, मेट्री मतलब होता है मीज़र करना, वैल्यूज़ को मीज़र करना, और कैलोरी मतलब है हीट, मतलब अमाउंट ऑफ हीट को मीज़र करना, कैलकुलेशन करना कि कितनी हीट कहाँ से कैसे जाएगी और किस फॉर्मेट में जाएगी. इस पूरी स्टडीज़ को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? कैलोरीमेट्री. क्या ये बात क्लियर है? ठीक है. सो लेट्स बिगिन विद आवर सेशन. समझने की कोशिश करना, बहुत ही बेसिक्स है थर्मोडायनेमिक्स का. आई विल टेक फ्रॉम द वेरी स्मॉल टॉपिक टू द एटलीस्ट एडवांस लेवल टॉपिक. तो नहीं बोलूँगा मैं आपको, क्योंकि ये आईटी जेई का प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, लेकिन हाँ एटलीस्ट मैं जेई मेंस के टॉपिक तक लेके जाऊँगा. आपको सारी एक एक चीज़ क्लियर होगी अगर आप मेरे सारे लेक्चर्स को बहुत ध्यानपूर्वक सुनेंगे तो. ठीक है. तो सबसे पहले अगर मैं बात करता हूँ, सबसे पहले अगर मैं कुछ बात करता हूँ, मान लेते हैं मैं एक सिंपल सी एक कैलकुलेशन लेके चलता हूँ. आइडिया बिहाइंड कैलोरीमेट्री. आइडिया बिहाइंड कैलोरीमेट्री. आइडिया बिहाइंड कैलोरीमेट्री. Then we will discuss what we required and what is called calorimetry. ठीक है. Suppose that this is a body. Suppose that this is a body whose mass is small m kg. Okay. So the temperature of the body, if we measure from the thermometer, the temperature of the body is T1. The temperature of the body is T1. Okay. If we measures with the thermometer, the temperature of the body is T1. So what happened if we want to increase the temperature of this body? Suppose that we want to increase the temperature of this body from a particular temperature T1 to a particular temperature T2. What is going to happen? We have to calculate these things. What we are going to looking to do? We are looking to do, there is a body of mass small m, and we are trying to do, we are looking to increase the temperature of the body by the amount T2 minus T1. So we are looking to heat the body. So what we have to do? We have to supply some energy on that body. We have to put in a burner, like if we put like candle here, so this energy will be absorbed by the body and the temperature of the body will increases. This is a basic concept behind the increasing the temperature of the body. Okay. So what happened and how much energy is required to raise the temperature from T1 to T2? This will be comes under calorimetry unit. So what is calorimetry? The calorimetry is the calculation of calorimetry is the calculation of amount of energy required to raise the temperature of the body amount of it is the calculation of amount of the energy required to raise the temperature of the body or to change the phase of the body. Phase of the body. This particular amount of energy required is known as calorimetry. The calculation of these kind of energy required is known as calorimetry. Are you getting my point? What is calorimetry? Calorimetry is the calculation of amount of energy required to raise the temperature from a particular temperature to the another particular temperature of the body. This is known as the calorimetry. Suppose that this is the temperature T1 and this is the temperature again T2. So what happened if we want to increase the temperature of the body? So first of all, I am going to discuss what do you mean by, first of all, I am going to discuss what do you mean by the amount of energy required. What is that? How can we deal the amount of energy? That is, I am going to discuss. Okay. Are you getting my point? This concept is clear to you? Is this concept is clear to you guys? Okay. So in next slide, I am going to discuss what are the heat, what happens, problem है, what happens when we supply energy to the body. What happen when we supply energy to the body? बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, समझने की कोशिश करना है कि क्या होगा जब मैं किसी बॉडी में कोई एनर्जी सप्लाई करूंगा। तो मान लेते हैं ये आपकी कोई बॉडी है, मैंने इस बॉडी में कुछ एनर्जी सप्लाई की, सपोज दैट मैंने इसमें एनर्जी सप्लाई की Q। तो ये बॉडी के अंदर क्या क्या चेंज आ सकते हैं उसके बारे में हमें डिस्कस करना है। देन बॉडी चेंजेस में अकर लाइक दैट। पहला होगा चेंज, देयर आर द टू चेंजेस। मैं आराम से लिखाता हूँ, कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं करते हम लोग। आंसर है इसका, देयर आर टू चेंजेस कैन बी सीन in body. What are those changes? Number one, the temperature of the body increases. Number two, the state of the body changes. What does it mean? It means when a body is going to be heated or we supply some energy to the body, what phenomena can occur? There are the two phenomena can be occur. Number one, the temperature of the body increases, and number two, the state of the body changes. What do you mean by the state of the body changes? Like this can be happen like states, number of state. Uh, States are of three types. States are of three types. What are those states? You have already read in very detailed fashion: solid, liquid and gases. Solid, liquid and gases, there are the three phase. What happened, what do you mean by the phase changes? Like we consider there is a ice of 1 kg, 1 kg ice at suppose that the temperature is 0 degree centigrade. If we try to supply the heat into the ice, what is going to be happen? The water is going to be this ice is going to be absorb some heat and converted into the water at 0 degree centigrade. So this is the temperature, this there is the temperature is 0 degree centigrade. What is going to happen? So if we supply the heat to the body will going to melt, or body is changing its phase. Body is changing its phase. It means that from the solid, body is converted into the liquid form. Body is changing its phase. Are you getting my point? Body is changing its phase. Okay. The states are of the three type, and one another example if I'm taking, suppose there is a I'm taking the example of this sentence is here, and of this sentence is here. Suppose I am consider there is a iron block of mass 1 kg, iron block. Okay, the temperature of the iron block is 20 degrees centigrade, but if we try to input the heat into the iron block, what is going to happen? The iron block of mass 1 kg is going to be heated, and the final temperature of the iron block is rises. Suppose that the temperature rises 30 degree, final temperature is 30 degree, so the rise in temperature is 10 degree. This is the example. So what phenomena can occur in the body? There are the two phenomena which can occur in the body. The first phenomena is, if we try to input the heat on the body, the temperature of the body increases. And the second phenomena is, if we try to give the heat to a body, then the phase of the body can be changes. Are you getting my point? This is the two phenomena which can occur inside the material, inside the system. Okay, so I'm moving to another concept. First of all, the concept is this question is quite interesting. How the energy, how the energy can be transferred from one body to another. How the energy can be transferred from one body to another body. How the energy can be transferred from one body to another body. So the answer is very obvious, and this is very critical answer. This is the root of calorimetry and thermodynamics. So energy can be transferred from one body to another body by two ways. Energy can be transferred from one body to another one by two ways. Number one, by work transfer. Number two, by heat transfer. There are the two ways how the energy can be transferred from one body to another body. If any doubt, you have any doubt regarding the concept we are going to discuss, please mention it in the comment section. I am repeatedly saying these things because it is going to be very crucial for your studies. Okay, so whatever you have doubt, please ask in the comment section. So shall we begin? Okay, so what is work transfer and what is heat transfer? Suppose there are the two bodies. Suppose this is the body 1, and this is the body 2. This is body 2. Suppose that the temperature of body 1 is T1 and the temperature of body 2 is T2. Okay, and we assume that T1 is much greater than T2. Then the heat transfer, the direction of heat transfer is from the higher temperature to the lower temperature. And we can say this heat is transferred from body 1 to body 2. Okay, so what do you mean by heat? First of all, what do you mean by heat? This is the energy. What is temperature? Temperature is the if I'm going to give you the basic definition of temperature, just wait for a second, then I will come to the slide. What is temperature? temperature is a indirect way to measure the kinetic energy of the molecule. Temperature is the indirect way to measure the kinetic energy of the molecule. Okay, higher the kinetic energy, higher the kinetic energy, of the body, more will be its temperature. Higher the kinetic energy of the body is not, there is some different word I have to use. This is not the body temperature, this is not the kinetic energy of the body, this is the higher the kinetic energy of the molecules of the body, more will be the temperature. This is the basic expression that we are going to discuss. Are you getting my point? Okay. Okay, shall we begin? So we can say here is the high kinetic energy of the molecule, since temperature of T1 is much larger than temperature of T2. Here the high kinetic energy of the molecule, and here is the low kinetic energy of the molecules. So the energy will be transferred from higher energy level to the lower energy level. So the direction of energy transfer is from body 1 to body 2. Are you getting my point? The direction of energy transfer is from body 1 to body 2. Why it is so? Because here the energy of the molecules is much larger as compared to this region. Okay? So the kinetic energy of the body 2, I hope you get my point, what I am trying to say. If you have any issue regarding that, please let me know. Okay. So that is the phenomena is going to happen behind our theory. So the heat, what do you mean by heat? We have used the word heat. So another question is, what do you mean by heat? Okay, one more point I have to add is this kinetic energy, this kinetic energy of the molecule is known as, is treated as internal energy of the body. Internal energy of the body. Okay, so this is the basic idea behind what do you mean by the temperature, and this kinetic energy of the molecules is treated as the internal energy of the body. Shall we continue? Okay, so what do you mean by heat? Another is very important problem. What do you mean by heat? The heat is the energy. Heat is defined as the energy that transferred from one body to another body due to the temperature difference. The heat is the energy that transferred from one body to another body due to the temperature difference. Due to what? Due to the temperature difference. Full stop. It is the energy which is known as energy in transient. Full stop. The heat which means which means comma the energy which means comma the energy of the body that heat is only termed as the energy when it is transferred from one body to another body. What does it mean? It means the term heat in a body or heat of the body are totally useless. Heat in a body and the term heat of the body are totally useless. We should avoid to use the terms like such amount of heat inside the body or such amount of heat is extracted from the body. These terms should be totally avoidable. These are the no meaningless. When there is an energy, when the energy is inside the body, comma, we use the term when energy is inside the body, comma, we use the term internal energy of the body. So once heat is transferred from the one body to another body, it will convert it into the heat is the term which is only used when the energy is in transient state. Are you getting my point? So when we says heat is transferred from the one body to another body, this is the valid. But if we says that heat inside the body or heat of the body, yeah, heat in a body, these terms are the totally meaningless. Are you getting my point? You have to well aware when we have to use the term heat and where it has to use. These all terms are very important. Are you getting my point? Okay. So I will come in the previous problem. How can be energy is being transferred from one body to another body? So the energy is transferred by the two ways. One is the work transfer and another is the heat transfer. So I have already discussed what do you mean by the heat. Heat is that the heat is the energy transferred from the one body to another body due to the temperature difference. I have already discussed if the temperature of this body 1 is larger than the temperature of the body 2, then heat is transferred from one body to another body. This term, now it is a point we can say this amount of energy is known as heat. But the term heat is only be used when this energy in transient state, when it is going to transfer, when it is in the state of the transfer from one body to another body. मतलब अच्छा सिंपल सी बात है, अगर एनर्जी एक बॉडी से दूसरी बॉडी में जा रही है तभी हम लोग वर्ड बोलेंगे हीट. एक बार बॉडी के अंदर हीट चली गई तो मैं क्या बोलूंगा? मैं बोलूंगा अब ये उसकी किस में कन्वर्ट हो गई? इंटरनल एनर्जी. और इंटरनल एनर्जी क्या काम करती है बच्चा? बिल्कुल सिंपल सी बात है, इंटरनल एनर्जी बॉडी का टेम्परेचर बढ़ाती है. टेम्परेचर की डेफिनेशन ही बेसिक यही है. देखिए व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ टेम्परेचर? टेम्परेचर की डेफिनेशन ही यही है. तो हीट ट्रांसफर हमें समझ में आ गया. हाँ, एनर्जी ट्रांसफर हो सकती है एक बॉडी से दूसरे बॉडी में बाय द टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस. अगर आपसे पूछे व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर, मैं पीछे लिखा चुका हूँ हीट ट्रांसफर की डेफिनेशन, मैं फिर से नहीं लिखा रहा हूँ. What do you mean by the work transfer? Then the basic definition of work transfer is uh, the energy is being transferred. Energy is being transferred from one body to another body due to the temperature due to one body to another body except temperature difference, except due to the temperature difference. Sorry. Except due to the temperature difference is called work transfer. So what we have discussed today, we have discussed what do you mean by calorimetry, what is the idea, what happens when we supplies the energy to the body, and how energy can be transferred from one body to another body, and what do you mean by the temperature and what do you mean by heat. These are the some basic questions we have answered today. So I hope this is sufficient for today. We will continue our class from tomorrow. Make sure everyone should attend this every single classes. This is very important and it is going to be very beneficiary for you guys. Okay, so that's all for today, bacha. That's all for today. If you didn't subscribe our YouTube channel, go and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. You can use my code YASH1 to get additional 10% of discount in any kind of subscription plan on Unacademy. You have to remember this code. This is a Guru month. Okay, this is a Guru month. You have to remember this code. This is a YouTube. You have to like my channel. That's all. Okay. Good night. Take care. Bye bye. Shabbat khair.